Okay, hello everybody. We are back in BeamNG.Drive testing the last batch of the post-apocalyptic kind of cars, the apocalypse ready vehicles. I'm gonna get my chat up on my phone and we'll start off. I just have a random car open right now. Daniel, Dan, this is the same thumbnail as before. Come on. The same. I didn't change it, I swear. Fine. Okay, so Dan, I actually had your car. I just tested the wrong vehicle. For some reason, I'm gonna play myself out of here. Just the wrong vehicle for some reason, not yours. So yours will be up first, 100%. I just had this random car up for now. How's everyone doing today? Brandon, Old Man Two Shoes, 728 Autos. How's it going there, bud? Of course, Dan, Riley, Philip, Luke, Luca, hurrah. So we're here. I saw that, yeah, I know, yeah. So I went back to watch the video. I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure I had Dan's. I'm pretty sure I had your car there. No, I did. For some reason, I just grabbed the complete wrong vehicle. No one knows why. I don't know why. That's awesome. Have a day off. Relax, okay? I have every day off today, and this is what we're doing. So pretty much nothing. Make it a little warm in here. It's already a little warm in here. Okay. Testing vehicles, obviously. Let me get the list up. Find it. So Dan, you're up first. Your vehicle is the Opel Manta, Wasteland cruiser car. We'll get that up. That's 105 horsepower. We tested someone else's car yesterday, which we're not gonna test again, I guess. But it is what it is. This is where is your card screen? This one, Opel Manta Wasteland cruiser. I'm pretty sure this is it. 105 horsepower. I need to find a place to live. Like Canada. Oh, it was a Canada day soon. I totally forgot. Well, come move to Canada. And stay. You can stay in the shed down by the basement. I don't know. Okay, this is Dan's car. Hello, Ivan. Last of Us 2 is freaking amazing, but I'm triggered at some events. I have not played The Last of Us 1. I've heard great things about it though. I just have not played it. This is Dan's vehicle, Opel Manta, obviously. It's bright green. Sounds sporty enough. It's a bit of a lifted car, which is obviously what we want. We'll see how this thing drives. We'll hop into first person and get this underway already. Where's the play it? Gonna play The Last of Us. I don't even own a PlayStation anymore. PC gaming all the way. But not the fastest thing off the line here. But it's handling nicely. Which is obviously the most important thing in this map so far, I think, is handling. Okay, a little bit of wheel spin, which is great though. It rotates around nicely. But we're actually gonna finish this probably the first lap too, I'm thinking. I've had a little more practice in lately, which is probably a good idea. I'll read chat after. We're going. We're driving fine. We're gonna go right over this hill, I guess, because we're already here. We're gonna get some air. We're fine. We're good. Not through the corners because we can. Who needs a track? But we have a sand hill or whatever that is. That's okay. Seconds. Bit oversteery. Stay in seconds. Stay in seconds. And we're gonna go full power. And easy on the throttle on this bank. A little bit unstable though. A little bit squirrely. Braking a little late. The braking's actually very nice though. Stay in second because we can. Great braking. It handles quite nice. Again, not the fastest in a straight line and not the best handling at high speeds, but like low speeds is not bad and the braking is one of the best so far. It's best of the night, obviously it's the first car, but it actually compared to the other cars last night, it's quite good still. You just crashed it. Okay, we get one crash tonight. That was an okay time. Got a new haircut? I did not get a new haircut. I'm just, you know, properly prepared. Hardline Ethernet connection for work. Rip. Well, I have hardline Ethernet. There you go. Hop in. Hello, HR. What's up, Ryer Rose? Well, you know, Madeline. That's the correct name. Come on, guys. Get it right. We'll try it again. Exactly. That was a good first lap. The ending there is a little sketchy to do, so I'll give myself a bit of leeway there. Stay in second and just drift around the corner like we can't. Oh, nope, we're going right off the edge. I haven't done that yet. Make a new car, 1970 with the GT40. Possible. Possible. You can see. I have made a classic Le Mans car, but it probably would not have outperformed the GT40 because it just was pretty insane to handle. I want to make a video actually. There's a car I was working on the other day. It was a 20s kind of car, like a old Duesenberg basically. Had a massive Six-cylinder, like 8 liter straight six. About 350 horsepower and 400 torque, which is crazy for like 1945 tech and stuff. It's pretty cheap too, and it was hella fast for the time at least. Pretty much a race car. It had 145 millimeter tires. A lot of fun to drive. The brakes are really good though. Like no issues braking really. It's great. Honestly, Dan, it's doing good so far. It won't be a record holder just because I'm not pushing these cars to the limit. They're all a little sketchy to drive for sure on this this terrain. A little leak in the braking there. We're fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're okay. Full power through here. And we're doing okay. We're about 120 right now, which is pretty good. We're coming here a little early. There we go. Like that. At 123.8. That's not a bad time. Not the best time. I don't know. This is yo, hello, typical kid. How's it going there, bud? We're driving cars. Fun. Okay. Group B cars for the apocalypse. Exactly. Who doesn't like a good Group B car for the apocalypse? A 123.8. I'll write that down in my book of times, basically. Look and see. Dan. 23. This is Dan's car. Good time. It had probably, I can't recall all the cars. It definitely had one of the best brakes. I know like Ivan usually makes really good cars. I don't know if it was better than that, but it was one of the best braking cars. Best Manta, of course. Can't argue on that. We'll hop in, no. Good next car. Hey, Dan, appreciate that, bud. Zodia, you are up next. See what you got for us today. We have got from you, find it on my list. Is the Zodia Semberg, 230 horsepower, 3,100 or so on the pound side of things. The Jeep and a rollover. All right, I'll try to keep it in mind there, Philip. I'll try. No promises. You have to remind me once I start driving it, but we'll see. Zodia, you're up next. What's it called? Yeah, I couldn't find this one. I'll take a look in a sec. It should be called the Zodia. It should have Zodia in the name, right? Zodia Semberg. The Semberg's not here now. It's a Zodia. You're a cool guy. Appreciate that, bud. It didn't have much to break. Yeah, it was quite light. Group B cars are great for blasting. Exactly. Then says zombie apocalypse like a Group B rally car. Where's Zodia's car? Blind. I'll have to retake a look. We'll jump past Zodia's for now. I will take a look and see. Weird. Billy Joe Red. You're up next. We'll see what you got for us. At least come back to Zodia's. I'll re-download it because I'm positive I have it. Billy Joe. It is the Jupiter Apocalyptic. This name, it's a good name. It's a name. Apocalyptico. Bruto XL88. Name. The name. The Jupiter. Nice looking. I think is this one of the thumbnail? I'm not too sure. I totally forget by now, but blah blah blah. Is this the one of the thumbnail? No one knows. It's not. I don't think. Close enough though. Good looking car. We'll look and see how we're doing. My internet seems to be doing great lately, actually. So we're gonna up the bit rate a little higher. 4,500 kilobits. Get a little higher quality. And we'll take a look and see how this thing does. Oh, yeah, look at this design here. This one's a wagon boy. I don't mind. It's like a truck, basically. It looks great. I don't have any issues with the design. The tire is definitely not spaced out enough for this track because it's gonna be sketchy AF to drive, I think. We'll take a look. No need to lock diffs where we're going. Sounds great though. And we got wheel spin. Handling nicely. Little understeering. That's okay. We're doing good. Use the handbrake to rotate us around just a little bit. We're doing good. Not bad. Braked a little late there. We're okay. Nope, first is the wrong gear there. We're doing fine. First is the wrong gear, but we're okay. I want to try to throw us around that corner. That would have been a bit nicer, more fun, but it is what it is. Brakes are great. Okay, we're in second. Put on this bend nice. Hello, nope. I'm gonna restart that. We can do better. Hello, Steak. How's it going, bud? We're on a vehicle, the Jupiter. By the Jupiter brand, I guess. Bit of wheel spin. Almost like wheel hop. Hurry. And we're driving nice and quick. And throw us around in these corners just a little bit. Getting an okay time so far. Go like this. That's a close one. We're doing fine though. Some sketchy turns. It's got some understeer, which is okay. The brakes are nice though. We lost a tire. It still drives fine, but we lost the tire. It doesn't drive fine. It drives. I'll do my best, Riley, to enjoy. Well, I think all the cars have been pretty fun so far. The Groovesters, it was a nightmare to get started on this track because I'm driving it too fast. Who's that behind you? What do you mean, who's that behind me? Who's behind me? What are you talking about? Now I'm scared. Was there someone behind me? I didn't hear anything. Right here, nice and slow, little too fast actually. Nope. Nah, I wasn't looking. Well, that was some dude behind a computer. Yeah, understeer. Oh, I know. I heard that. Yeah, it's fine, Groovester. It's fine, Groovester. We're gonna go out yours again. I don't even think I could beat the time actually that I set with your car because you're in like what, second place, third place, or it's a big tie. I don't think I could beat it. I just can't push it that hard. It's too difficult. But I'll give it another try for sure. I think I know how to properly drive this track decently well, at least. Doing good. Woo. Woo. Nope. The wide vehicle. You heard something? I didn't hear anything. Launch it again. A little more careful, I think. Okay, a little more careful. A little more, exactly, a little more gentle. A little bit more gentle, a little slower, that's okay. All the cars are nice and easy to drive, I'd say, generally speaking. Never Groovesters. I'm just kidding, Groovester. Your car was actually pretty good to drive. I was just a bad driver. Okay, we're braking. And a first, because we can. And we're going to hold the power through here. A slower. Use the handbrake just a little bit. We're okay. We're full power through here. This is an easy car to drive. It is quite easy. But to get high numbers out of this thing, gotta push it just a little bit. There's steers there. We're good though. And brake just a little bit. Get us at a pretty good time, I think. And there we go. 122 is not bad. A modern Model T challenge. That sounds fun. Basically, almost like a modern Phaeton. Even though they aren't really a thing anymore. Okay. 122 even. Not a bad time there. Zodia? Oh no, Billy Joe. This is Billy Joe. Zodia's is coming up. Could be from the first try. Yeah. 122. Good there. Billy Joe, appreciate that send in, bud. Good time. It's a good time. Yeah, 122 is up there. I think lots of the cars I tested yesterday were like over a couple 130 for sure. Yeah, yours is good, groups. Yours will be fun when I test it again. Good affordable laptop coolers. My laptop needs one because it gets hot. Just Amazon. That's your friend there. Clubsy, we got you coming up next there, bud. It's already freaking hot in here. My gosh, we got the mortar. No, the Lancelot mortar T custom, 270 horse, only 650 on the pounds. Pretty good power to weight ratio. A Lancelot. I like that name. Great name, like always. A little bit of a hatchback SUV wagon crossover kind of thing. Box fan plus cold packs. Cold packs work too. Something like that would be great. And I'm not even jumping frames. How's the quality? Is the quality slowly getting up there? Always just telling me it's doing pretty good. I could probably even like turn my game quality, but now we're fine. Looks here. This is a like a wagon crossover hatchback. Very interesting looks. The headlights. We got like one rally headlight and one not rally headlight. I think maybe. I don't know. Interesting though. Go first person. And launch it. Turbos. She's got a very soft suspension. Bit of understeer still. No, a lot of understeer. Almost sneezed. Wow, that would have been loud. I'll restart that because I was not driving properly. Understeer. Nope. More cars. Exactly. Oh, Small, we're testing more cars today. Tomorrow a new video is coming out, so that'll be great. And probably the day after a new video as well. So a couple of videos coming this week. I promise you there is some finally. My gosh, I've got recorded videos, just to do the editing tonight. And it's not hard. Ah boy, we're rolling this thing. Bit of turbo lag though. Turbo sounds the spool. She's got understeer. She's got some understeer. Really, some understeer. She just sort of glides. Just small tires overall, I think, is the issue. Four-wheel understeer basically just does not want to turn, even while putting up full of, like, just cranking the horsepower or cranking the throttle. Does not like turn where we want it to go. A little bit early, we're going fine. We're turning a little bit early. No, a little bit too early. We're doing fine though. Nice somehow. Yeah, we're doing okay. Oh, we're doing okay. All right. Keep it in first as we can. Getting a little squirrely. Doing good. First. It's not bad. Brakes are pretty good. Got good power. And it does feel quite light. A little bit early because we got to brake a bit early. Down a second. I use the handbrake just a bit to turn us around the corner. Get us at a good time as well. A 1:18.9, not bad. Not bad. Tunnel, it's a scary tunnel. Yeah, race cars in reverse gear only. Yeah, it'd be scary. Be a terrifying drive, but I would do it. That sounds interesting. 1:18.9. That's not a bad one. We'll up with the next one. Appreciate that, Clubsy. 118, good, pretty good car overall. Not bad. Well balanced, I'd say. Zims is up next. Take a look and see what you got for me. The Cora Mini Apocalypse B. I think I've seen this one before. How's a character costume coming along? We'll turn out my contacts, actually, just my cosplay contacts. They're colored, of course, because I'm gonna match the camera. They just came in today. This is the Apocalypse Little Mini Cooper. I'll hop into that. We'll see what that does for us. Your cat cooling needs. Perfect, of course. Specs on this thing real quick are 150 horse, 1875 on the pounds. Quite cheap. Quite cheap, quite light. She's oversteering. She's got some oversteer for sure. Very weighted steering. You can just feel it. It's pretty interesting. I like that though. Quite quick too. Very light. Obviously, the brakes are nice. Very good. Obviously, the vehicle weighs nothing, so that makes sense. This is gonna be a fast one. Or you can drive really impressively the limit, to be honest. Brakes are super quick. Stops on a dime. Turns in nicely. A little bit there. We're good. On power. Now, the top end speed is not going to be that crazy, but it feels faster than it is, I think. Good. Turns in nice there. Third, I guess, fine. Down a second. This is even better than last time. It's going to be a better lap, probably, for sure. Not bad. Not bad. Uh, 116.5. Not a bad time. Good time, actually. Gosh, my gosh. One of the best times. Zimsa, with a good driving vehicle. Although, it's a Mini Cooper. It's the same as last time, I think, which is fine. 2-speed automatic cars only. It sounds fun. Also terrifying. But, you know, fun. Eurobeat, we got you up next, bud. See what you got. Let's see what you got. The Nomad Survivor. We'll hop into that. Take a look. This is a van. Okay, the vans are gonna be scary. That's some H2O. H2O. Very quiet. Very quiet. What's the horsepower and torque of this thing, the Nomad? It is... Nomad. It is 210 horsepower and 3,600 pounds, so... a little bit heavy. But it looks awesome. I'll give it that. It looks great. A little bit tall, too. It's going to be scary to drive. It's going to be very top-heavy. It's going to be terrifying. We'll launch into it just because we can. Wheel spin. I'll take that. Oh, it feels top-heavy. Oh, this is going to be a nice one to drive. I can feel it already. No, she's understeering. She's got a lot of understeer. We're doing the school bus. Whose car this is? There's some wheel spin. Yeah, this is Dr. Eurobeat's car, I want to say. A very tall van. Looks good though. Woo! I gotta say that we would have smashed into the wall anyways. It'd have been fine. Nope. We can't go over bumps in this thing. She's gonna roll. We'll go slow. It won't be a record setter for sure. Just very hard. It's a handful. Rolling. Yeah. She's a roller. Well, see, I choose not to lock any of the diffs. I don't you keep ESC on. I don't keep diffs locked. I keep everything all on standard. If I do it for one, I gotta do it for all. Keep her out is. But she's a bit tall. And very soft suspension. Look at this thing. Oh, wow, this is scary. Close to the roof. We're doing fine though. That's close. Ooh, the brakes are sketchy. Woo! That was a scary one. We almost wiped out there. We're doing fine though. Not the best time, but it's gonna be a fine time. I'll take it. I'll be happy with that. 123.8. Third person. You'll see trying to flip over. You see, third person is honestly harder. It's harder. It's more difficult. Pointing's at the bottom for your computer, yeah. But 123.8 is still a good time, so I'll take that. And again, that was Eurobeats car 123. That was Dr. Eurobeats 123.8. Boris, you're up next, boy or girl. I don't know. Where are you though? My list of cars. The Borari Monolito Enduro. 430 horse, wow. And 3,200 pounds. It's gonna be a fast one. That's gonna be a scary one. We'll take it though. It looks sporty and interesting. Not bad. Very aggressive looking. Very aggressive. Looks nice. It looks quite nice. It looks like it's gonna be a fast car. Like the rally lights on top. 420 horsepower. Of course, the funny number is the horsepower of this vehicle. Drum brakes in the rear. It's very fast. Okay. Nice and slow. Got understeer though. A little bit of understeer looks like. Just a little bit. Oh, we have so much power we can probably just handbrake and rotate around. We're good. We're good. A rally car for sure. Woo. What's up, guys and gals? Gals, the car thought. How's the car thought doing? I'm doing good. Guys, I guess up. I mean, the roof's right above me, so not quite that high. But this guy's above the roof. And we'll go nice and slow through the first little zooming area here. Understeer. The tires are a little bit small. We're going anyways. We're doing fine. Oh, we crashed. There's a solid object there, apparently. Okay. That's not fun. That's not fun. So understeer's the thing. It's all-wheel drive. The front doesn't feel like it has much grip, to be honest. We do a lot of sliding, which is good and bad. If we do this properly, we can rotate around, but it's pretty hard to do. Ooh, wow. Wow, the back end was getting thrown over there. That was interesting. Very interesting. This thing rear or front engine? Front engine. Weird. The back end just... Husky's car is not up yet as far as I know. It's on there. The train mass, that's pretty normal. I mean, you know, that's seems like a pretty reasonable number, to be honest. Not as many people tune into streams, especially when you're doing a lot of streams lately, so that's perfectly fine. I'm pretty fast through here. YouTube math, exactly. Well, streams aren't as popular in general. For anyone, really. Ooh, we're good. Straight through, braking. Down to first. Ooh, that was close. Look at this thing just drifting around the corner. That was so close. Full power. This is going to be a fast, straight line car. We're doing great. We're braking a bit more. Early. Braking. The first, rotate around. Oh, we're gonna hit the wall. Oh. Did we get it? We got it. Ooh, that was close. Yeah. Yes, it's for you. Does YouTube for you? Yeah. Yeah, 20 people watching is perfectly. It's pretty normal for a stream. Exactly. You get more views on regular streams. To be honest, you think so? I mean, like these ones are all pretty off schedule. I mean, I don't really have a regular schedule right now. Yeah. I think Twitch. Yeah, YouTube is just more fun though. More fun to stream. So a 1:16.7, good time there. It was a handful of a car. It could probably get faster if you do it properly, but it's a handful of a car because it's got so much power. But it was still a lot of fun, Boris. Appreciate you sitting it in. Yeah, no problem. Lasagna, have a good one, bud. Uh, we have here. I need a nap, please. Is up next. See, we got the Lentoro Vixen HDO. HDO. That's an interesting like trim name. I like that. What Lentoro Vixen? Here we go. Hop into that. Yeah. YouTube is where it's at. HDO stands for. Sounds great though. Interesting. We got a space frame chassis. Very interesting. Oh, whoa. Okay. Not complaining with that. That's fine. We're fine. Horsepower and torque of this thing. What do we have here? This is somewhere in my 140 horse and 2,600 pounds. So pretty low on the horsepower. You're getting all the cars done. I'm gonna get all the cars done tonight for sure. Weird. No, this is perfectly fine. It's just a oh whoa. We've got a weird. We got 4-wheel drive for some reason. Not all-wheel drive. We got 4-wheel drive. I wonder how that's gonna actually perform. The 060 does not feel impressive. Got understeer. It definitely feels like 140 horsepower of pure sadness. And first, pretty long first gear. Not want to drift out at all. Fine, we're fine, we're fine. Oh no, she does not want to turn. Not a turner. Nope. Understeer. It is a 4x4 vehicle, not all-wheel drive. It's definitely drives differently. Exactly. No question my decisions. You know what? It's unique. Brakes. So we gotta brake a little earlier. I'm not questioning it. A very long first gear though. The first gear should be shorter. You gotta have a better launch. There's no wheel spin. Wheel spin's not an issue. And a first probably because we need to be in first here. F. Pretty much. Understeer. We gotta go slower. Is it in 4x4? This is in 4x4. 4x4 is default. Toyota Corollas. No. Toyota Celica, obviously. If Scotty Kilmer's taught me anything, it's gonna be a Celica. Yeah, she really does not like rotating around with the use of the handbrake. The emergency brake, or whatever you want to call it. There is good like grip, I think, when turning though. Like 4x4 is working nicely in this thing. This tunnel always scares me. Yeah, 4x4. Scotty Kilmer? You guys know who Scotty Kilmer is? Come on. Pretty much a joke at this point, but he's a meme. He's a meme. Oh, is that close? Braking a bit late. We're gonna go a little lighter. There, we're good. We're good. It was a close one. Like turning in. She does not like turning. Tire squeal, we're doing good. It'll still set a good time though. 120.7. Well, for off-road, good for off. It's good for off-road. I mean, you know what? I didn't even know what track we were doing until this was happening. So you know what? You made the right there. Here's a one. Good one. Pretty sure then I need an app. 4x4, interesting choice. Interesting car. Honestly, unique car. I appreciate the uniqueness of that. 120.7. Yeah, I like to do hypermilers as well. Ice cream truck driving around the dirt road. Rip. Old minivan. It's true. That's true. It's a good one. No comments up next. We got no comment. His vehicle is, I gotta find it here. Like all the vehicles, I gotta find them on my list somewhere. The Apoco Safety 135 horse, so even lower, 3150 on the pound. So it's a bit heavy. It's a bit underpowered, I think, but we'll see. It is a sedan-looking boy. No complaints there. Very subtle on the design. You know, it's a little basic, but you know, we don't need power all the time to make a fast car. And it sounds good, so it gets like a bonus point for that praise. Well, we're starting already, my gosh. I cleaned off my wheels, a little bit dusty. Got some wheel spin in first gear somehow. 130 horsepower. Bit of oversteer. Good oversteer. Okay, I can deal with that. I'll take that. Fun oversteer. Everyone's first car, well, mine is my Maverick. Somebody Mav. Great first car, would not recommend. A lot of fun though. It's a sketchy one to drive, but fun. Loves to go around corners sideways, which I appreciate. Oh, we're good. Woo. Oversteer. Escorts are cool. Actually, like the MK1 and MK2 escorts, those things are where it's at. I'd buy one of those in a heartbeat. One of my dream cars is probably a MK1. Is it MK1 or MK2 RS1600? An RS1600 Focus, or not Focus, Escort. Sorry. Those are awesome little cars. Just banging this thing off the red loader is actually quite fun. Those wheel spin at the somehow it's 550-800 RPM. It just does not like this corner. So yeah, the back end likes to swing on and brake in there. Hey, Groove Stir, my Maverick does not have a glove box either. I drove that thing for like 2 years daily. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm not really a Boxster guy myself, honestly, but they're unique. I'll give it that. They're interesting. Woo. That was a close one. So there's a lot of wheel spin happening. It just has a very high amount of wheel spin. I think it just has really small tires, I feel like. In the back, at least. That's why we don't have any grip ever in the back. A little bit differently taking that turn because the back end was going to swing around again, down to neutral or first, apparently. I'm not really a They are cool. I guess they're cool. Yeah, it's pretty different. Inline engines are. Wait, what's up, lasagna? Or oh, I saw that they might be reviving the Maverick names the truck for a while. Yeah. Maverick's it already is a European SUV back in the day, so in like the 90s or 2000s or whatever. So I think you could do. I love the Maverick to be a trim level actually on the Ford Bronco Sport. It'd be pretty cool. A little bit of an off-roady kind of trim or a sporty kind of trim. That'd be so cool. I mean, hey, to be fair, Groupster, I mean, like, yeah, I wouldn't recommend I'd recommend just something really. I'd also recommend like a really boring car for your first car, like my first car that I bought too, which is my '70 Maverick. And honestly, as much as I love that car, it was a really bad decision. Uh, Old cars are very expensive. You sink a lot of money into it. It's not a reliable daily driver, etc. Any old car, to be honest, is not a reliable daily driver, regardless of the shape it's in. Because my Maverick was in nice shape when I bought it. But would not recommend a cool or a classic car. Dang it! Back end just does not do what I want to do. She's slowly gliding over here. Well, I need an app. It'll be well, like they're gonna reveal the next gen F-150. It's not a redesign. It's a next gen. Even though it's more of just a, it looks like a facelift, but it's a next gen. I think it looks pretty handsome so far. I think it's a pretty nice looking truck. The redesigned F-150. Here's hoping that the next generation Raptor will be awesome as heck too. Whew. Very good braking. I wish they'd bring the lighting back. That'd be just wild. But I'd love that, to be honest. We're good. This is a tough car to drive. It's just wheel spin. It's literally an unbelievable amount of wheel spin somehow. V10 Dodge trucks are nice. Mondeos are pretty cool, Groupster. 500 pounds, insurance, 1,000. That's expensive. Yeah, insurance here. There's only one insurance company. It's all government regulated and stuff. 124.6. That's a good one. A good one. What I think about first cars, yeah. Impreza or Crosstrek, yeah, those are fine. Oh, the new Ranger, I think. Well, the Ranger is as old as the F-150, to be honest. I wouldn't recommend either. I'd wait till the next generation F-150 to come. Insurance is a bitch. Yeah, well, where I am, they can't like bias because there's only one company. They can't like have a bias based on your age. It's only based on merit. So like if I'm a male, if I'm 19 or 18 or 17 or 16 with my insurance, it doesn't matter if I'm a 40-year-old male getting insurance. Well, which is pretty cool. So a 1 at 24.6 is a good time. I'm not complaining about that. No comment. I got no comment there. 124.6. Appreciate that, bud. I think the next gen F-150 is actually a nice step up there. It's a nice facelift, basically. It looks good. Like, the current gen looks fine, too. But, we'll see if they're pumping out for that. Monkey's up next. The year vehicle. The Sturm X280. 145 so low horsepower again and 3,000 pounds. We'll see. Mid-sized trucks are better than full-size trucks. I mean, I prefer smaller vehicles, to be honest, right? I'm the kind of guy who would drive a gosh darn Beetle. But like just all the mid-sized trucks are honestly are old. If the Ranger's old, the Colorado's old, the Canyon's old, they're old, and the Tacoma's old as well. They're all quite old actually. They're all quite old. So again, this was the Strum X280. Okay. We got this nice body. What body is this? Like a Mitsubishi Starion or something like that? Bronco. Oh yeah, the Bronco. I mean, the Bronco is. I'm hyped for the Bronco. The Bronco, and I actually am really hyped for the Bronco Sport. Even though it's like a unibody, like it's basically the Ford Edge but different. The Bronco's gonna be probably very hyped. Very hyped. So 145 horse, so not the most horsepower, but it actually feels quite peppy. Understeers there. Okay, we'll restart that. They're pretty dank. Oh yeah, I like the EcoBoost engines. They're nice. They're good. Yeah, 145 horsepower, and this thing feels quite peppy. It's 3,000 pounds too. It's not even the lightest or lightest car in general. It's quite heavy. Pretty bad power to weight ratio, but it's pretty peppy. Place to go sideways nicely. Very controllable sideways as well. Woo. Braking down to second and turning. Now the only thing I'm sad about with these Chevys is and the Fords too, I guess, because they're all direct injection, except for the 5-volt Coyote. Like that's direct and multi-point, whereas everything else is just direct injection. So you get issues with like carbon deposits and other things as well. And I really hate the cylinder deactivation on the GM engines. It's very aggressive. And, you know, sometimes not warranted as well. Fine. Bit of air there, we're okay. This thing is pretty tight to the road as well. Turbo sounds interesting, a little bit of a spool going on. Down to second. Turning in. No. A little bit wide there. They put in a 9.4 engine in the Silverado. Yeah, the 2.7 is not a bad engine. Very potent 4-cylinder. That's a large 4-cylinder, to be honest. 2.7 liters is a pretty large 4-cylinder. Good on them. They're trying something new there. My buddy actually just picked up a 2020 Silverado. Or 2019 Silverado. It's a new gen. No, it's 2020. The Silverado 1500. He just picked it up a couple weeks ago, and it's not bad. I went for a ride the other day. It's like a stripper, but man, oh man, our truck's expensive. He paid up the butt for basically a stripped out interior truck. Crazy, but it did do burnout, so I'll give him that. With traction control off, obviously, not with it on. That was sketchy. Lasagna, have a good one, bud. I'll talk to you later. And a video coming up tomorrow, so you better watch that. Come on, 117.7, a good time. Overall, like a pretty well balanced car. Not even that fast. Monkey was Monkey's car really 140 horsepower? 145. That's crazy. Quite fast for 140. It was a good driving car. 145. 117. Sorry, 117. 145.7. My little Irish sled loves the 350Z. The 350s are pretty good cars. They're just very common here for tuners. Yeah, old cars can do burnos pretty good. There's no traction control. Yeah. Hello, Fold Y. How's it going, bud? I'm playing some BeamNG. Testing out some cars here. We got Lorenzo's vehicle coming up next. It is the Baja Motor Redline T Apocalyptico. Apocalypto. 220 horse, 2,550 pounds, so it's not bad. Not bad at all. Baja Motors. Blah 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 blah. It's a name. Baja Motors, where are you, buddy? Nice looking little thing. CVT in a truck. Sadness probably would happen. That's what I would guess. Are getting affordable. They are pretty affordable. 370s are pretty affordable. I use 370 because they're so old. They're pretty affordable too. Not bad. I appreciate the looks of this thing. Very rally-esque. A little bit low though. It's raised up, not too much. We'll launch it. It's not like being launched at all. No wheel spin here. I think everybody should just throw like the Jatco CVT from any Nissan into any vehicle, because like that's obviously the superior. It's the best transmission ever. Honestly, the Jatco CVT that Nissan makes is just so great. The perfect transmission, really. This thing's rotating around very aggressively, and I kind of like it. It's different. This thing's not a CVT. This is a standard driving. It's very oversteery, very oversteery. Can it tow though? In what tow? The Jatco CVT? Probably not. It's meant for cars, and it's unreliable. It's literally a box of glass. It's such a bad CVT. Look at this thing just flying around here. Wow, is she? That was a lot of turns in between with the steering wheel. You guys can't see this. I'm driving it very aggressively, and she is very tail happy, which I like. It's fun. Also terrible to drive though. Oh, we're good. Like an actual drift car driving here. Look at that. There's wheel spin in every gear, with not even that much horsepower. Woo, woo. We're good. We're fine. We're gonna keep going. I don't think this thing will ever get a clean lap around these corners, because boy oh boy is it not great. This is the most oversteered car by far. Look at that. Look at that. That was a light turn. Barely any throttle. Yeah, the Jatco CVTs are awful, Brandon. I agree with you there. I mean, CVT is a great idea. Like, CVT is it's great on paper. It's great on paper. But in practice, no one's really made a good CVT, I would say. No one's really made a great CVT. I mean, sure, there's a couple that are fine. It's fine. But the Jatco one is probably the worst transmission of the last, like, 20 years at least. It's probably the worst transmission that I've ever heard about, honestly, the Jatco CVT. I've only ever seen issues with them. I don't think I've heard of a single person ever having a positive experience with them. And honestly, Nissan is, like, you know, not doing that great right now. And I'd say Jatco is part of the blame there. Yeah, like the Toyota ones, like, I say it's fine, but like it's not great. Like there's some great other transmissions. Like the generic just ZF8 speed is a solid transmission. It's not the most fun, but it's a good solid transmission, I would say. I mean, I wouldn't say it's great either. Actually, I'd say it's good. This car, oh, this is a difficult car to drive. It's a beast to tame for sure. Ooh. Oh, there's a wall. Oh my gosh, just go sideways at the. We're gonna keep going. This thing is the most difficult car to drive, I would say, so far. It's got such insane amounts of wheel spin. We'll keep it in first, because why not? Wheel spin's fun, right? Look at that. Wow. Nice and slow. We'll go nice and slow. Still have wheel spin. Still have wheel spin. Still have wheel spin. Fine, we're braking now, because we're sick of that wheel spin. Keep it in second. I don't want to spin around this corner if we can help it. We're good. And slow, I guess. By slow, I mean full throttle, obviously. Man, if we can manage this this wheel spin, we could get some pretty sick turns in with this thing, not gonna lie. Not a great time. 4 or 5 liter. Why is it most trucks, I mean, most trucks have less, yeah, I guess, like, but, like, yeah. Have bigger engines, I would say. 6-speed Hyundai transmission. Yeah, the Jeep's, yeah, it's a fine transmission. Inline 4, because downsizing engines, everyone's downsizing, Tyler. Twin turbo. Hello, Camelfo? Hello? How's it going, bud? We just tested 127.5 with, whose car? This is Lorenzo's. Difficult car to drive. The most difficult so far, I'd say. But honestly, the best drifter by far. And that one could be a lot of fun. It's just, I don't have the patience to drive that 300 times. That's a lot of fun, though. AGJ38. We got you up next, bud. With the ETK Series MM. 100 horsepower, but 2,200 pounds, so it's a good. It's still a bad power to weight ratio. It's still a bad power to weight, but it's interesting. It's very light, very light. Okay, where are we looking? DK, we'll load up this. When some breakthrough makes shit. Yeah. Gear CVTs, yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah. Manual can be used to focus more on off-road. On the road with no distraction. Because you need both hands on the wheel. Yeah. I mean, like, I've driven manual, I've driven auto, and as sad as this is coming from an enthusiast, like, in a modern car, modern automatics are just so in general, so great at doing, like, performance applications and stuff, which is, I would probably not, I would not consider a modern manual vehicle at all. Maybe for, like, the Mazda Miata, maybe. Probably the only manual car I'd consider. Which is sad to say, because, you know, twin turbos. Hello? Yes, twin turbos, it's me. This one is 100 horsepower. Looks very durable, I'd say. Looks very, very red. And we got four-wheel drive as well. We got drum brakes, so this is gonna be interesting. This one's a bit quicker with four-wheel drive. I like this one. This thing's light. But drum brakes are scary. Oh, she is a terrifying vehicle to drive here. Yeah, 100 horsepower is very low, Braden. I agree. Like, what the heck? This thing revs, though. 60 or 7,000 RPM is nothing to snuff at. And, you know, it sounds pretty bad, but, like, I don't mind it. This is a crazy car, you know? Close. It's not bad to drive, honestly. The brakes, they're a little bit on the weak side, though, but... like, it's not bad overall. The Mazda 3 hatch. Honestly, Luke, I actually prefer the sedans look better than the hatch. Personal preference, the hatch looks a little wonky to me. But I think the new Mazda 3 is really killed in design. It's a shame it's doing so poorly, because it's doing very poorly, sales-wise. You know, small cars aren't that competitive. They're a very competitive space, and there's a lot there, but sales are going down. I really hope they get back. I hope Mazda comes out with some good cars in the future. I hope Mazda succeeds, really. A 122.8. Again, not a bad time. Easy to drive. I'll take that. Easy to drive, AGJ. 122.8. Take that. Appreciate that. Young Doofman, you're up here. We got the Wiener Schnitzel, Sau Curl, W Sport. 300 horsepower, 3,200 pounds, so that's not bad. Sedan is better, yeah. I'm not a Mazda fanboy. I think the sedan just looks better. Look at fuel consumption as well. You'd probably be limited. Yeah. Well, the rules here, Brandon, they're just here for balance. It's a fun challenge. Or BRZ. A BRZ is a cool one. BRZ I consider maybe in a manual. I wish they had like the 8-speed auto that Toyota Lexus has, to be fair. Because it's pretty good transmission. Then over coupe, because in my country coupes have higher insurance costs. They do here too, but it's negligible. Negligible. Hey, is that what that is? Sure. Okay, here. So we're going next to Young Doofman's car. Yeah, the Wiener Schnitzel. So 300 horse and 3,200 pounds. And weird. Where's this one here? Wait, is it called the Wiener Schnitzel? Be alphabetical here. Sad. Maybe I missed a few cars. Well, up to the next one maybe, just because yeah, it must be I always swear I bring in every car, but you know maybe I missed them. Not the end of the rule. We'll bring it in though. It'll get in. I'll put that on the list to do as well. We'll hop into Riley's next. You are still Ricky. Costco. I mean, you're tied with Ivan officially still. I'll retry the cars. Well, I'll say you have the lead, okay? Hate sports cars for no apparent reason. Yeah. Punching details is licensing. Sports cars, yeah. Fair. Riley, we'll hop into your car next, though. We'll go back to Young Doofen's after. I think the BRZ fit looks really nice. A great looking car. I wish it didn't have a boxer. I wish it had an inline. I'm not a boxer guy. I wish it had an inline 4. Oh, it's not as balanced, etc. I wish it had an inline 4. No offense. That's what killed it for me. I would have bought one. I legitimately would have bought one. Finally, we got your car coming in. It is the Duke's Ungeneral Lee. And this is a cool looking car. I'm excited for this one. Lower than horsepower and torque quickly. 260 horse with 2950 on the pound, so not bad. 5 or 10 years in see what American trucks are still driving with zero problems. Yeah. Everything has problems. Modern cars are very complex. Generally, opening. I guess you stick to the opening track of Green Day Dookie. Yeah. Imagine preferring inline force to boxers. Yeah. Imagine preferring being a cat girl over not a cat girl. Obviously. This thing generally. What more do I need to say? Sounds great. The numbers on the other side. That's fine. I thought we got a 10 and a 1. That's fine. Inline 4 is pedestrian. Yeah. Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. Ricky, you're boring, okay? Well, this thing's got 260 horse. Not the most horsepower, but it sounds like it's got more than what we're packing. Better be rear-wheel drive or I'll be disappointed, to be honest. Pretty quick. And only slight on, it's a bit of understeer, okay, a bit of understeer. We can rotate around nicely, because I think we're rear-wheel drive. Please be rear-wheel drive. That'd be cooler if it was. I don't think it is, though. Oh, we're good. Down to second and turning. That was great, though. Brakes are a little sketchy, we'll say that. Okay. Full power through here. Braking a little late. We probably shouldn't have. Yeah, we're gonna crash. EcoSport is an inline 3. Well, the EcoSport is a literal piece of trash. It's probably the worst car on sale. So I could not detest the EcoSport anymore. And it's not even selling very well because it's literally just a rebadged car from Asia. It's a rebadge. It's not a rebadge. It's a Ford from Asia, Asian market Ford. But it's just such a bad car objectively. As someone who likes like most of what Ford's doing, like the EcoSport is such a bad engine or such a bad car. I mean, and like the three-cylinder boost is fine, I guess, for an engine. The transmission, on the other hand, they repaired to the past was not great. That was close. That was close again. We're fine. We're coming in here a little bit wide. There we go. I'll take that. Over the hill, I guess we go. We're doing some general league type of racing right now, I guess. The brakes there again. I'm not pushing them very hard either. Like I'm trying not to get them to lock up, but they're locking up still. The brakes are the Achilles heel of this vehicle. Bit of understeer. We're good. We're fine. She's good. She's perfect. I'm braking right a little bit earlier before we get to this checkpoint. Fine. Yes, the jump is very generally esque. Yeah, I like that. That's good. It's not the fastest car, but it's quite fast. Oh, we're gonna crash right here. We did crash. Oh my gosh. I mean, inline 4s are already the most popular engine right out there. So, it's gonna happen. And look at Volvo. They only make inline 4s. Isn't that just sad? Where's my straight 6 Volvo? Come on, give me a straight 6 again. But that's never happening again, which is kind of sad. But on the plus side, Volvos are depreciating faster than ever. There we go, that was not very General Lee-esque, but that's okay. Woo. Brakes, do you have the brakes? mean, inline fours are, yeah, inline fours are pretty simplistic, to be honest. They're good engines. Modern cars are pretty much covered though and everything, so you can't really fix them yourself anyways, but inline 4 over V6 for fixability for sure. Yeah, Volvo used to have cool cars, honestly. Like the C30 is one of my favorite Volvos still. The previous generation S60, because transverse turbo inline 6 is pretty damn cool. Those things are really cheap used now, really cheap in quotations. And the V8 was pretty cool as well. 117.8, no, 118 even. Okay, no, 117. A 118 even. That's a good time there, Riley. I'll take that. 118. It's up there with the best. It's a good time. Not the best, but it's up there. Hobo, you're on deck here, bud. What do we got for you? What do we got? What do we got? Hobo. We got the Hobo S Apocalypse Hellmaster. 185 horse. Not the most, but 2,800. No, but 2,750 on the pounds. Oh, the Buick Encore? No. The Encore GX already has an inline 3, which is like a slightly bigger version of the Encore, I think, or slightly smaller. I'm not sure. It's a rebadged car from the Chinese market, or not rebadged, it's a Chinese market car. Another awful car. Actually, I would say it's arguably just as bad as the EcoSport. The C30's, the C30, you're lucky there, Ivan. The C30 with the T5 is so cool. But you got a Volvo C30. Well, yeah, I mean, the C30 is one of my favorite cars ever. Buick is a scam. Buick is pretty bad, to be honest, not gonna lie. Yeah, well, Volvo and Ford were on the same team there. I mean, the C30 is basically European Ford Focus, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure I'm right. We'll hop into the next car. Wait, where are we in? Is that what we're in right now? No, it's Hobo's car. It's the Hobo S Apocalypse. Hobo's Apocalypse Hellmaster. Interesting name though. It is. So 185 force. Yeah. Well, Brain, the same thing goes for BMW and Mini Cooper, Ford, Lincoln, a lot of companies. They're all shared together, right? And you know, I don't blame them. Just make the cars different enough. The Buick is so close to the Chevy, just has different looks. And I think the like the Buick, the Regal, is a pretty okay looking car. It's a rebadged Opel or Vauxhall, which whatever, but it's not a bad car. I love the like what is it? The tanks in the back, very interesting. Pretty small tires though, so we'll see how that thing performs. Inline 5, and it sounds nice. Mad Max, yeah, fuel tanks, that's what it is. Mondeo not a focus. Is it the Mondeo not a focus? Is it? Well, am I wrong to say that the Mondeo is a big car, the C30 is a small car. Am I wrong to say that the are we talking about the C30 and the Focus? I'm pretty sure that's the same car, same platform, right? I'm pretty sure the Volvo Turbo 5-cylinder is what they used to use in the Focus RS in Europe. Mondeo with the C30. No, I mean the European Focus though. Right? The European Focus. Because the European Focus is a completely different car from the North American Focus. Completely different cars. Because Ford had the Focus ST and RS since the early 2000s. We didn't get that. They're different cars. We'll drive though. That's why we're here. It sounds quite good. It feels very tall. Again, it's a bit rear. Okay. The rear, it's a little bit small tires. We're gonna have to go slow in this one. Tires did look small, and I think I was right there. Wheel spin. Nothing like wheel spin. No. But the Focus, yeah, the Focus was in Europe for a long time. And like the first generation RS was pretty cool. The C30 is a Focus. There we go. Mondeo's dead, yeah. Yeah, and actually, I really want to pick up. I mean, I can't obviously because I can't import. Can I import a first generation Focus RS? The RS 500 in particular. Those things are crazy badass. Turbo 5-cylinder front-wheel drive, like, sign me up. This thing's a lot of understeer. The tires are too small. honestly, like, I think Ford was doing some pretty good things towards the end of their their premier brands group. So they had what, Aston Martin, Jaguar, Land Rover. Do they have Land Rover? No. Aston Martin, Jaguar, Aston Martin, Jaguar. What do they have? Aston Martin, Jaguar, Volvo. Is that what they had? Did they have Land Rover as well? I can't recall. But like, I think towards the end of their lifespan, they're doing some pretty good stuff, and they're on the upswing. Too little, too late though, because they were hemorrhaging funds. This thing is a sketchy, one of the sketchiest cars to drive so far. Got no rear grip, so no grip in general. Did they have Land Rover? Okay, okay. I wasn't sure, because I don't recall like the engines being shared with Land Rover. Were the Ford engines shared with Land Rover? I can't recall that 100%. But I know the Jaguars, when Ford owned them, were just pretty bad cars. The Astons were meh. Aston has always been a struggling brand, to be honest. So was Jaguar for the longest time. But Volvo was on the upswing, and they lost it, but that's okay. Yukon Core when he had base model. I think the Buick looks okay looking, but the Encore, not the Enclave. The Enclave is disgusting. Portions make me very sad. An okay time of 124.4. A very hard car to drive though, but it was okay. Tires should be bigger for sure. But Hobo, appreciate the badassity of this car. 124.4. Husky, we're up here with you, bud. We got the Modelo Palnati, but modified for zombie apocalypse. Not a meme car. It's gonna be interesting. I know it's gonna be interesting. Very apocalypse ready, as you can tell here. The Jag, and honestly, I'm surprised how reliable it's been for 4 years. Okay, like the Ford-owned Jags, like they weren't great Jags, but they are okay Fords. The reliability was pretty bad. Like it was worse than it was as bad as a Jag. It was a little better than a Jag, I'd say, today's Jags. So this thing is definitely not a meme car. Now, I can't promise we'll get a lap done with this thing, but it's interesting to say the least. It's got massive tires though, so it's got a lot of front grip, which honestly might help it here do okay. Almost too much front grip, but you can tell it's glitching out the grip. Does not like this at all. We're struggling to maintain anything here. The Fusion is the Mondeo, exactly. Wow, it is a very interesting car to drive, I'd say. The tires are a little wide. Will we fit through can we fit through the tunnel? Will we make it through? This thing is very, very wide. We do. It's not even that slow, but the suspension is definitely not great. It's pretty disgusting. It's interesting. Keep it in second because we can. Not even an automatic. Sounds medieval. It's pretty interesting looking for sure. The tires are not liking to cope with what's happening right now. They're not happy with what's happening. I don't know what's going on there. We were in second for a good bit. First lap, I'll take it. LC500 isn't the sexiest car out there. Yeah, I think it's pretty looking. I don't like it with the V8, but the LC is pretty much dead now. It's pretty much been leaked as of like what, a day ago or two. That the LC is pretty much dead. Kind of sucks. The LCF, which they're working at, that's 100% dead, which sucks. The V8's probably completely gone. It'll just be the LC500H left, as far as I know for now, which kind of sucks. Manual Civic as a first car, would agree. That's a good one. Mercury Sun Valley, mate, yeah. The Mercury motor. So 123.6. It's not a bad time there. That's surprisingly not a bad time there, Husky. Jeez Louise. I'll take it though. I won 23.6 Husky. It was an interesting car. Fusion was on the same platform as the EU Mondeo. No, North America got different things. Like North American cars, like North American Ford and European Ford are different. Like Ford Europe and North American Europe are like different, pretty much different companies. Exactly. Use the Mazda platform. Exactly. BWC 1976. We got you up next there, bud. See what you got for us. It is, if I'm not blind, but I am pretty blind because I can't find it right now. Where are we? It is the Danmizu Maggie Courier Tough Star. Tough Star is a very cool name. I like that's a very cool trim. 75 horsepower. Oh my gosh, you guys are trying to drive me insane here. And 2,600 pounds, so it's pretty bad power to weight. We'll see how it drives. It'll be fun. It'll be fine. Yeah, yeah. So again, this is the Danmizu. Somewhere, a nice little hatchback wagon thing. Big turbo inline 5 or V6, inline 6 V6 or supercharged V8, supercharged V8 probably, even though I'm an inline 6 kind of guy. A Z3 is his first car, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Ford's moving all car production to Europe because they are making money in cars. Yeah, yeah, basically, because cars aren't selling well in North America at all. Which, I mean, I think they should maintain some sort of presence, but whatever, it is what it is. The EcoSport is now the cheapest car. Under 1 minute from this car. Well, under 1 minute. Oh god, Ivan, you got high hopes for me. It's 4-wheel drive as well, so we'll see. It's a nice short first gear. Giving us a pretty good launch, so I'll take that. It feels very low. Very, very low. And it feels light. Lighter than 2,600 pounds. I'll tell you that right now. Not too much understeer, a little bit of understeer. I love the Ford cars. Like the Fusion was just starting to, like, the Fusion Sport was actually a pretty cool car. The Taurus was pretty decent. Like, they're decent cars. I feel like they really should have kept the Fiesta and the Focus in North America, because they're still doing reasonable. But, and if the Fusion was actually doing, no, the Fusion, they're all doing pretty reasonable, honestly. Like, maybe they should have just, like, killed the Focus. Kept the Fusion and the Fiesta, maybe. So a small car and, like, a medium kind of car, and kill the Taurus. Or even just kill the Taurus. The Taurus is just a fleet car anyways, it's fine. Thing's actually not even doing that bad. It's doing pretty surprisingly well. I like just chatting about cars as I'm playing games. Do you guys like chatting about cars? Good. They aren't going to cut sales. Well, I mean, like, you know, like they cut car sales out of North America. And meanwhile, the cars weren't even doing that bad yet. They're just preparing. They're restructuring, which is fine. Just wait and see. Because you best believe more Mustang models are coming. You best believe that. 125? Not a bad time somehow. That was actually a pretty good driving 75 horsepower car. I'll give it to you for that. A 125. Are we losing frames at all or no? Up a single frame in it. Wow, 125 even. Not a bad one. Cars. No, yeah, the Ford cars are not coming to North America. Confirmed. Aren't they going to cut sales of all regular cars in favor of cars? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're only keeping the Mustang in North America for now. I would bet money that they're going to have a small or a very small, almost like a lifted hatchback is what I'd bet they're going to have. Similar to the Ford Focus, but just lifted, like the Ford Focus Active is what they're working on. So we'll see. Up next, Von Kolpenson. We got you coming up, bud. We'll see what you got for us. The Trost Apocalypto. 290 horse and 3,200 pounds. So back in the good power to weight ratios. I might have done it all. What is it called? The Trost? I'm really missing. Like, how am I missing like a few cars? We'll have to load them all in after. Like, it's weird. That's really strange that I'm missing 3 cars. Except. Weird. Okay. Well, we'll do some cars at the end here because we gotta load a few in, to be honest, which is weird. That's okay though. We've only missed 3 out of like. And then we got pets. I got 3 cats and a dog. Lamborghini Urus is Taurus without the because Ford trademark Taurus. Yeah, for sure. Question mark. You're up here now. We got the Falcon Colorado 4x4 with 265 horse and 3,100 or so pounds. And of course, Falcon is always an appreciated name. Falcon. Car. This is on the thumbnail too. This is an interesting body. I like it. Not bad taste. Love his body. Car's pretty good. Not bad. Definitely a good Apocalypse vehicle. We got 4x4 as well. 4x4 seems to be slowly increasing the trend here. Mustang Mach-E, in my opinion, Ford was wrong about it. This has been around a couple times. The Mach-E, I'm actually all for the Mach-E. I don't agree with them having the Mustang moniker on it, but I understand why they did it, and it was a smart move. Because the Mach-E is going to sell mostly, like a lot in Asia, in China particularly, because it's the biggest electric car market by far is China. And Ford in China is known as a pretty much a bargain bin brand. And Mustang is not. The Mustang itself is known as performance, and it's known as much higher quality than the rest of the Ford lineup. Hence the reason why they're calling it the Mustang Mach-E. I'm not sure why they don't call it the Mach-E in North America and add the Mustang and outside of it. But I think they're gonna split off Mustang as its own brand. Like, I bet there's more Mustangs coming up in the near future. By near future, I mean next few years. Not like tomorrow or next week. But there's probably more Mustang models coming. Assuming the Mach-E sells decent, which I think it'll sell decent once it gets a drive. It's really called the Mach-E. Yeah, it's called the Mustang Mach-E. M-A-C-K. Mach. M-A-C-H, sorry. Mach. 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 Mustang-based Capri. I mean, Capri-based Mustang. A little faster there, we're doing good. On the power. Stream freeze, froze for me. Give it a refresh, Brandon. It looks like it's... I'm watching the entire stream as I'm streaming itself. I've had zero issues. I'll let you know, though, if I see anything, but I'll check my program in a sec here. I don't think we're having any issues. Might just be on your end. Now, the Ford Edge Mach-E. See, then it wouldn't sell. It wouldn't sell ever. It's gonna do well in China because it's called Mustang, and China is, you know, the biggest car market in the world by a good bit, and the biggest electric car market in the world by a lot. So it'll do good, especially because Ford still has all of their electric vehicle rebates in the U.S. It's a Mustang crossover. Yep. I mean, I think it's a good idea. Not what I would have wanted to happen, but I think it's strategic by Ford. I think they're making some big plays, and I think as long as they don't just massacre the launch like they did on the Explorer, because the Explorer had such a bad launch. My gosh, was that sad? Then I think it'll do quite well. Like, specs on paper are actually quite good. It's got good specs. We're good. We're gonna keep going. This is helpful to drive. It's just a little understeer, then a little bit of oversteer here and there. Unpredictable almost. Oversteer. Oversteer. That was pretty good though. And it looks gay. Oh, I think the Mach-E I think the Mach-E looks really good except for everything else besides the GT. The GT looks good. Everything else looks bad. Of the Expedition. The Expedition or the Explorer. The Expedition, you know, is fine, all fine and well. I think we're still in the previous generation Expedition because that's based on the F-150. That's still the previous gen. If you're talking about the Explorer, no, they butchered the launch of the Explorer. The Explorer pretty much did really bad in sales because the launch was so terrible. But it'll come back. It's a good vehicle. Mach-E's ugly as F. Agree to disagree. I think I think it's probably one of the better looking electric vehicles out there. Better than the Mercedes for sure, better than the Audi for sure. Looks-wise, I think. Well, they named it Mustang because the Expedition's an old car, I'm pretty sure, Brian. It's been out for a while, because that's based on the truck platform. The truck hasn't come out yet. But no, look, I don't agree with the Mustang name, but they made a strategic move. Because it's not gonna sell in North America that well, regardless. Because Tesla's all it sells in North America, really. Polestar cars. Yeah, Polestar, I mean, the Polestar 1, yeah, it looks great, but everything else about it is pretty meh. Polestar 2 looks meh, but everything else about it's pretty great. Anything better than the Cybertruck? I agree. 117.6, good time, we'll take it. And we'll hop into the next vehicle, 117.3. Yeah, I happen to like the Cybertruck. Well, Grooster, you can go buy me one then, punk. No. It's for sure. And it's, if you want to stand down and be flashy, then that's your vehicle to go to be honest. Will be accepted as a Mustang the same way the Cayenne is accepted as a Porsche. Exactly. Luke Arnold's, people aren't gonna like it, but if you want the Mustang to keep being around, we gotta sell the vehicles too. Tesla one rings around the Mach-E in terms of sales and reliability. Yeah, I mean, I think the Mach-E is better in every way except for performance and range, like straight like actual speed, performance, and range. I think the interior on the Tesla is pretty bad, very cheap, and quality. I think the Ford is a dealer network. Tesla does not have a dealer network, etc. Fully carbon, but it weighs around 2,200 kilograms. Yeah, well, because the Polestar 1 is a hybrid. It's not electric. It's still a hybrid vehicle. Mach-E is a Cybertruck, but it has a gender and it's gay. Well, you know what? Nothing wrong with that. I don't judge. It's weird, but it's cool. You won't see anything like it on the road. Yeah, I know. You won't see anything like it for a while. Beep Beep, you're up next. We'll see what you got here for us. I would never buy the Cybertruck. It was actually, I watched actually the launch or the reveals, the complete reveals of both the Mach-E and the Cybertruck, and they were both so bad. It was just hilarious. The Cybertruck, it had like a, what is his name, Elijah Wood. And it was just so, everything was so forced and awful. It was one of the worst. It was a good looking car. I was pretty happy with that. The Cybertruck was disgusting. The launch was cringy. I don't like the way the car companies are changing instrument clusters to cover the entire dash. I agree. Well, I mean, like, I like covering the dash. I like that as long as it's all like nice and stuff. There's stuff everywhere. The Tesla just has like a hat in the middle. Not really feeling it. Beep Beep, where are you here? Where are you here on my list? We gotta find you here. Beep. Blind right now. Nope. There you go. It is the Midlife Crisis Max Corvette 330 horse, which is quite good, and 2,800 pounds, so it's... I think I know what this one... Where is it? Midlife Crisis. Somewhere? Where? Am I really missing a few cars? Where? I'm blind. Oh, wait, here it is. Oh, the Midlife Crisis Corvette, okay. Man. Cybertruck is completely outsold the Mach-E. Well, to be fair, the Cybertruck only has a $100 refundable deposit. If I wanted to, I could put deposits down for 100 Cybertrucks right now, right? Anyone could do it. It's not gonna be a volume car. It's not gonna outsell the F-150 ever, or the Chevy, Dodge. It won't sell out any of those. It's a very niche vehicle because of its looks. Mustang, the Bronco will also be the Mustang brand. I think Bronco actually might be its own brand as well. Is what I'd bet. The important freaking information you have to look. Yeah, I agree with that, Braden. I agree with that. Okay. 300 horsepower was revving. Okay, well that's not what I want. Nope. This will be very interesting to look at, to be honest. Yeah, Bronco will, yeah. Unconfirmed, but I'd bet money on it's gonna. Same with Mustang. Mustang and Bronco are gonna get their own brands, which is pretty smart, I think. I think as long as the Bronco launch is not botched, it's gonna be a very successful, understeer here, a very successful vehicle. I love the hood. I love just the intakes here and the exhausts right next to each other for some reason, which is probably not great. There's a lot of heat there, and the hot air is just getting sucked back in. That's safe, you know, you do you. braking. We're coming across. We're fine. We're good. We're gonna crash. We're fine though. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. It's got some understeer. What it's got. Ah, the understeer is just... it's there. Which branding is Ford's plan? Yeah. The other Ryan brands, though. Oh, like, I don't mind the Tesla's tablet in the middle. I just wish everything wasn't there. Really odd. And you know, obviously, it was literally... it's like a cost. It's not because it's cool. I mean, it's cool for sure. It's unique. But it's just... it's cost-cutting. And Tesla, if they're good at something, it's cutting costs and selling it off as a feature. Because, my god, are people blind to their features there. I don't think I've ever seen a car cut more costs than Tesla. And, I mean, it's not a bad car, it's just different. I mean, I'd still buy a Tesla. Just for the performance, to be honest. Gosh darn it, the brakes are a little sketchy, too. Ever buy a new car? Yeah, there's a few new cars, yeah. I probably would not either. Model 3 is best Tesla? Oh yeah, it's the newest. In Model Ys, but it's the same thing. But I still think the interior on pretty much any car is better than the Model 3. Any like luxury, I think the BMW, Mercedes, Lord of the Water. Audi, I guess. Audis are really nice interiors. I like what I've been doing lately. A lot of black plastic though, which is a little bit turn off, but you know, gosh darn it, the brakes are really sketching this thing. Buying old cars is much cheaper. That's true. Like store money out of you. I mean, granted, I don't blame car companies for trying to get money out of you. That's their job. They're a corporation. They're there to make money as much as they can with as little repercussions as possible. So I don't blame a corporation itself. Any corporation, generally speaking. There are probably ones that don't do that, but you know. Ooh, that was close. We're good. We're fine, we're good. We're gonna brake a little early because these brakes are really shoddy. Kind of first it is. Engine braking, gang. $120, I'll take it. 119.8, sorry. Cost in clever ways by developing their idea that cars are premium. Exactly, yeah. So that's doing, and they're doing fine at that, but you know, the good old racing cars that made Tesla made it when they was playing Need for Speed. You know, yeah, it's a solid game. This is a 119.8, not bad time. Hey Pete, appreciate that. 119.8. And the name says everything. Okay. Luke, yeah, your car's up next. Luke R's. It is the Axiom Damascus. 250 horse and 3,000 pounds. Load her up. Nice looking van too. Nice looking wagon, I guess is what it is. I found a cable needed online for my guitar amp. $5. Guitar Center offered this exact same low quality cord for 35 bucks. Hey, you know, they're trying to make money. They're trying to make money. Obviously, I don't agree with that, but that's what it is. Looks pretty badass. Kind of a little small tires, a little bit small. We'll see. We'll see. Up into first person. Launch it. Good gearing at least. That's nice. Feels it. Neutral handling. For now, at least. There goes the push bar. Okay, that's gonna happen. Ooh, we're good. Grip push bar. I know. F in the chat, guys, for the push bar. Well, Tesla's pushing everyone forward. I don't deny that at all. I mean, Elon Musk is, I don't really agree with him in general, to be honest. I can't blame a company for doing what they're doing, but Elon Musk, if anything, he's a brander. He's good at branding. I'd say he's kind of close to almost Apple, since that they, you know, Apple's a brand. Tesla's a brand, and it carries weight. The king of electric cars. I mean, yeah, Tesla sells more electric cars than like everyone else combined. No, it doesn't, but sells quite a bit. But we'll give it a decade. People will be caught up more. It'll be closer. Fair fight. Yep. So a 120.7. Not fine time, Luke. 120.7. Aging Wheels. I have watched some Aging Wheels on some of the older cars. I don't recall what I've seen. I think I've seen a classic electric car. Yeah. Well, I mean, Elon Musk is a PR. I would say genius. He also has Tesla is a massive cult. It's hilarious. I'm just working on my third world car. Well, Riley, we tested yours, Riley, a couple ago. I don't know if you were here. Were you here at 118? Well, we've done a couple since your car. A good few, actually. CEO of Incels, you are up next. Okay, CEO of Incels. Patty's was actually up next, so we actually did that one last time. That was Dan's that we did for some reason. But CEO, you are joining us with the Survivor, Perkungia? Sure. By CEO of Incels. Look. Take a look and see. Where are we here? And is it not here? Interesting. You hear my car? Okay, good, bud. We'll see. A few cars somehow. Huskey's here for his car. Yeah, some people are here for their cars. It's still be posted. I had a car working with uranium and nuclear energy in the 1960s. Wouldn't doubt. Look here. Called the Brandon's is up next. This. Oh, this one if not we'll do Brandon. Survivor. Survivor spelled weirdly, I think, as well. Weird. Here, we're missing a few somehow. Play model. We'll skip that for now. CEO, we're gonna get back to your car. We're gonna make sure we're gonna check it in after. We got 4 to bring in. Brandon, we got you here, bud. My car didn't even drive. Gosh, fucked. That's okay. You've got the Satoria Rock Crawler, which we do have. Yawning. This sedan boy. We'll load that up and take a look. Horsepower and torque. 125 horse, so not the lowest horsepower, and 2,800 pounds, so it's not a terrible power to weight ratio. It's a bit on the lower power to weight ratio, but we've got some pretty impressive times with some light cars, so. Sounds very interesting. Not really an apocalypse car, that's okay. Sounds good though. Was it fail? Well, we'll see. I'll be the judge of that. Very loud car. Definitely does not have the most power, you can feel it, but that's okay. Momentum is our friend, we'll try to maintain that through these corners here. Close, super close. Turns pretty nicely though. Second gear it is. Oh, I was close. Oh boy. A little bit glidey at high speed. It's a little bit slidey around. But it sounds good, so that's bonus points for that, obviously. Rumble, rumble. Yeah. Of course, Ricky, you'd say that. There's a tree there, apparently. Okay, we'll give it a try. This is a boxer for sure, yeah. It's not like drifting too much. Oh wow, we're going really, really close on that. I like that. That's a good one. Woo, that was close. Driving through here nicely. Over the hill we go. Nope. Too much of an angle there. Well, this is definitely an inline 6, guys, obviously. Definitely straight 6. This is not anything else, obviously. $5,400 RPM is the red line, which is low, but it's in a car for 5,400 RPM. Nice and slow. Ooh, that was a great entry. I'll take that. I don't know how he managed that, but I'll take that. That was great. You just saved like a second off of your time there, Brandon. Look at that. That was a good one. Nah, inline 6s, they don't rev at all. Fine. You can make any engine rev, really. Alright, you can make any engine rev. Pretty good time. Honestly, that one turn there really saved you some time. Don't crash here. We didn't. 117. That's a good time for low horsepower. I'll take that. That was a good driving there for the most part. That one turn in, my gosh, was that good. Brandon, it was a pretty good car. Pretty good car. Like, it was nothing super good about it, but it was like well balanced again. Well balanced. Pretty slow. But like everything was well. The power was perfect for the handling, I would say. So I 117 even. Good time. It's not a bad time. Not a bad time at all. Meg Turlo is up next. Your vehicle is, gotta find it over here. The FAZ 2051 Marauder 4x4. The name FAZ right here. This is a lifted wagon boy, which, you know, I'll take that. Sounds like my dad's Harley. It sounds like a Harley, to be honest. Yeah, you can make any engine rev except that it has push rods. Yep, make push rod engines rev, just not well. More difficult to do. Yep. Yeah, Rick, I don't have it in right now. So there's 4 that I didn't load in for some reason. I don't know what happened. So we're going to go back and load those one up at the end here. I'm going to load them all at once. So I'll make sure I have them all at once there. An engine rev to 12,000 to get 100 mpg. Well, that's easy to do. You can make. That's surprisingly really easy to do. This is a lot of pretty much, yeah. $21.04. Sounds very strange, his engine. Just sounds depressed. It's fine. That was close. It does not like to use the handbrake at all here. It just stops, does not let us turn at all. Fine. We're already in first. My gosh, we're still in first. Oh, she's damaged. Gosh, that would have been a nice injury too. To be fair, you know, you can make an LS rev in modern in real life. You can make a Chevy LS one, or any LS really rev. Why is that a solid object? LS swap, bro. This thing does not like the handbrake at all, which kind of sucks, because that's how we're returning a lot of these cars. It's a bit understeery. There's lack of grip in the rear, like it just understeers in the back and just sort of slides. We've been in first gear for like this whole race actually so far, which is pretty nuts too. Not the best time it's in a set, but it's in a set at a time, and I'll give it that. It's a good looking vehicle too, so. Oh wow, the handbrake does not turn at all. But 121.3 is not bad. Ferrari engine is better than LS 100%. Can't change my mind. Who wants a Ferrari and IndyCar? That'd be great. Can you look at it again? Oh, yeah, we'll look at it. Yeah, we'll look at it. I'll write it down. 121.3. We'll take another look real quick. 121.3. It's not a bad looking car. I love this body. This is a very interesting body. A little bit plain, but it's fine. There's no issues really. Back end's nice though. Back end's nice. Don't mind a straight 6 at all. A lot of body. It's a good body. I don't mind it. Like I said. How many NASCAR championships has Ferrari won? I thought so. How much has Ferrari ever entered in NASCAR? Do you actually watch NASCAR? I don't think I've ever watched NASCAR a day in my life. As a toast, got you up, Nick here, buddy. We got you. We got you. As a toast, as a toast, as a toast. Somewhere. Oh wait, it's right. 300 horsepower and 3,000 pounds. The DEC, oh, the DEC team, of course, Dutch, Azotos, and Cat. The DEC Trento Crossvan DTI. This is the DEC team, Dutchy, Azotos, and Cat. Yeah, the Trento Crossvan DTI. Look. A lot of Riva State Wagon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know too much Lada. We don't have Lada here, so I don't know. I don't know too much Lada models really. Alpha NASCAR. I mean, Alpha's just completely flopping to be honest. They're doing pretty poorly. They've sunk so much money to Alpha, and yeah, that's how that went. I burn a lot of money. FCA is just burning money in Alpha right now. Cast internals are unrealistic and min-maxing. Yeah. It's a good looking vehicle. Nothing to complain about. Obviously, it's fantastic looking. Body. Good body, too. 300 horsepower and 3,000 or so pounds. We'll launch it. I think this will be a pretty fast vehicle, probably. Like they always are. They're always good vehicles. A little bit of understeer, just a tiny bit though, but it's fine. It's like better than like most of the cars that we're driving, so. And the plus side, the back end likes to go around nicely. It's got more than enough power. We're gonna brake. That was close. It probably won't set the record because, like, I wasn't pushing the cars as much as I, could have. These cars especially. The first ones I did a bit more. Restart that one. We'll launch it again. That was nice though, so I'll give it that. Sounds quite good. Now. Dang it. Is it by SK? This is by the DEC team, so Dutchy, Ezitos, and SK. It's their, it's the love child of all three of them. In the side of that metal I-beams or whatever that is, we're fine, we're good. Our drive's fine. Nice and slow. And full power through the straightaway. We'll brake a little late, like there. Not too late. Pedal management is quite important. We're gonna set a good time. Maybe not the best, but we'll set a time. I'll take it. A sneak peek of your third world supercar. I can after maybe. My God, I am the god of Mayo. Okay, all right. Okay. What internals were in the 06 Civic? I'd assume just cast, to be honest. This is the second best time, or technically third best time. 115.7 or 115.8 is third best time technically right now because there's one more time up there that's not up there. 113.8 DC team, or 115.8. Good time, no complaints there. Can't wait to win 2 back-to-back comps. Yeah, Ricky, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. We've got a few cars to load in. We've got CEO of Incels, Von Kolpensen, Young Doofman, and Zodia, which is weird because, like, every car here. Very strange. Honestly, very strange, not gonna lie. Let me see here. What do we gotta load in? We gotta load in the CEO's car, which is the Survivor. Or by right here. What else we gotta do? We gotta do CEOs, Zodia Autos. Somewhere. It is the Zodia Assembly got here as well. Take your time. Yeah, Ivan, all I know is, yeah, you better step up your game here. You better step it up. Come on, Ivan. 94 Accord. I assume all as well cast is not too much forged cars, to be honest. That one's there as well, and we have Young Doofman and Von Kolpensen. Young Doofman up here. Young Kolp post-apocalyptic. Where's yours? It is the Wiener Schnitzel. That one's not there, but I think I have it right here. Let's see here. Yes. Okay. The 113 time was inaccurate. He hit the wall 5 feet behind. Well, I'll go back and watch out just to see. I'll confirm. Exactly. There is a plan for the redo. We're talking about newest one. The Yaris, his most reliable car. Still Rob started it like a. Oh, he started the light campaign 4. Interesting. I'll have to take a look at that. So we're gonna load the last group of cars right now. We got a few of them. So it is the Survivor, is the Trost, Wiener Schnitzel, and the Zodiac. Copy these and load them into automation. We'll just make sure they're in automation, and we'll just load them real quick, test them. We'll do Costco's. Maybe Costco's. Maybe. Do I want to do Costco's again? I don't even. Who even is that Costco guy? Okay, we'll load the cars. Weird. Weird. Every Japanese car is extremely reliable. Cough, cough, Infinity, cough, cough, Nissan. Cough, cough, Jacko CVT. If I've got time, Philip, I can't promise. If I've got time for it, I do have to go eat dinner after this. We've been going for a good bit. Gotta go put dinner on probably. For the rest of it. You took care of all the rest of the cars tonight. What do you mean? Although we got 4 cars left because I've got to load them in because they're not here for some reason. Maybe they are. Maybe I'm blind. I'll load these back in here. I had them all here. I'll load them in BeamNG right now. Wiener Schnitzel got 300 horsepower and 3,200 pounds. We don't have that in for sure, do we? And BeamNG, I'll check. Double check again. Oh, hope it's a bright red car. Oh, nope. Double check the one, the W Sport. That's what it's supposed to be. Okay. Much less crashing than yesterday. But you know, I was driving I'm driving a lot more cautiously. I'm not driving at 10 tenths, I'm driving at like 8 tenths for most of the cars. Unless like the handling permits. Because good job, thank you. I did some pretty good driving today. Some pretty decent driving. Why 2 of my car? What do you mean? Well, Rooster, I tested your car first, so it's pretty unfair to not test that again because you know my car wasn't working, so I tested yours. I'm doing great, Brandon. Brandon Teflon. Teflon is it? Teflon, how you doing, bud? I'm doing good. 2 intruders? What? Who? So the Wiener Schnitzel is going to BeamNG right now. We got a few more cars loaded in real quick. Good to go. Oh, I'll show you guys my car real quick. This is my. I'll just load it in for a second here. Right, seems to be breaking a bit. We're dropping a tiny bit of frames right now. Okay. Give it a sec. It'll be fine. I'm back. I'm off through a fit because my guitar is in the garage and keep vintage guitars somewhat human. Don't worry, you know. Free candy van looks interesting for sure. Beam Top Gear reviews. There is something like that coming in. We'll see. Look at the Wiener Schnitzel. We'll load up my car. This is my next challenge vehicle. Just to show you guys what it looks like. There's a lot of Brandons. This is getting out of hand. The back's kind of glitching out, but this is my car. I'll let you guys look at it for a second while I load in the cars. This is my 3rd world supercar. It looks a little bit newer for 1999. Sure. Looks more like early 2000s, which is okay. But it's based off of nothing. But it does look like a couple things like maybe Acura, a bit of Holden or whatever. So that was the Wiener Schnitzel we're loading in. I'll load in the other 3 cars right now. You guys can just stare at my beautiful vehicle. Looks 2010 as fuck. I mean, I don't know. I think it looks early 2000s. like these headlights could be early 2000s. The design is pretty aggressive, but you know, it is a coupe into a supercar. That's why. Stratocaster, and you know, I don't know anything about guitars, but that's interesting. Looks like a GTA car. Wow, Ivan, I feel like that's like not a compliment at all, but I appreciate that. Like an Autopolitan or something with viewer cars would be a super cool idea with a lot of work. Well, there's something, I'll talk to you later, Ivan. There's something coming possibly in the future. It's gonna be very awesome. GTA 4 car. Wow, Ricky. Appreciate that, but I'll take that as an insult. Gosh darn it. What are we loading in here? The stream is lagging a bit, though. I see that now. The stream is lagging just a little bit. Survivors up, loading it as well. It's a compliment. Say, yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not an idiot. GTA 4 is preferred over GTA 4 driving is all. The physics in GTA 4 is like top notch, for sure. Good. Cars loaded in, will be good. Someone just threw what seems to be a potato at my window. Oh gosh. Well, I hope the window is fine. Or the potato too, for that matter. There's 2 of the cars loaded in. What's next? We've got Zodiac Sember. I mean, San Andreas is like is a pretty good balance, except for graphics, which kind of sucks. Whatever. It is what it is. Zodia. Your car is... Oh, the Semberg. Okay, we have a Semberg in here, right? Yeah. There's an exclamation point out front, which is what threw me off. Ah, there's an exclamation point out front. Okay. We have that in BeamNG, right? We have this. Because there is a bit of... Yeah. In the name in the link for my download, it doesn't show up with an exclamation point for some reason. We got a glimpse of Ryan's angry eyes just now. Really, take a screenshot, Ricky. What were my angry eyes? What were my I have angry eyes? You should see who won't like me when I'm angry. Okay, that was Zodi's. Zodi's is in as well. So we got one more car loaded. Then we're good to go. Look and see. What car was Young Doofman's car? Which is the that was the Wiener Schnitzel. We've got that in. CEOs is in, and we just need Zodia's and Von Kolpensen. Von Kolpensen. This is the Trost Apocalypto. Trost. Go. Did you know that there's a kind of bread named after you? You know what? I had no idea. Absolutely no clue. Not a clue. And we'll load up this last. I'm loading up the last vehicle into BeamNG. So we got 4 vehicles, plus we'll give Costco's a run for the money. If not, like, I'll look at the time. If I can't get like a solid lap that's close to Costco's, we'll just I'll watch the video and I'll give it a time. It's all for fun, Costco. It's all for fun. And there we go. All the cars are in. Bit of a yawn going on. That's interesting. Okay. So we'll do first of all do Zodia's first. Zodia's is first up, which I missed. I apologize, Zodia. The exclamation point does not show up on my notepad file because for whatever reason it didn't show up in the download link. I use it to make Rubens. Oh, Rubens are I haven't had a Reuben in a long time. They're good. There's also a whiskey. Exactly. I was named after the whiskey, not the bread. If you have time, could you retry both instead of Costco's only? Ugh. Fine, Ivan. Okay, I will. This is the Winnebago, the RV. Easily recoiled as I had to test both cars. So much testing. Okay, we'll do it. This is a very fast RV. Oh, it's sketchy to drive. Boys, it's sketchy to drive. We're gonna go cautiously. Oh no. No pressure, your choice. I'd rather just give Ivan the win, to be honest. Costco, you can just suck an egg. I'm just kidding. I'll test both your guys' cars. There's always pressure, Ivan. No pressure adds pressure, okay? Well, that was a close... Oh no, Zodi, is it too large? Is this car too tall? We'll try it. Oh, that was terrifying. Or are we just too close? Okay, we gotta go right down the middle. The Winnebago. This is odious. Fine. We're fine. Ooh, we're good. Not a ton of body roll for a land yacht. Bigger than a land yacht. This thing is a land cargo ship. Okay. Yeah, very questionable body choice. A tough one. Second gear it is, because third gear is not what's right for this thing right now. Over the hill again? Okay, we're doing that. That's fine, we're good. That was such a bad move, and it paid off somehow. I'll take it. Now go a little bit slower here. We gotta go in the middle, right in the middle. Or else we get hung up on something. 3 wheels on the ground only, that was surprising. To be fair, it's very easy. It's incredibly easy to get free money in GTA 5. Oops. Don't ask how I know that. Second gear it is. Pretty quick in a straight line though. It's a very quick Winnebago for RV. Ooh, that was scary. This is a hard car. It's pretty easy to drive. It's just hard to drive fast. It's not easy to drive fast. A 131.5. Not a great time, but I applaud you for making this beast. And next, young Doofman, you are up here with your vehicle. You got the Wiener Schnitzel Sal Curl W Sport, 300 horsepower, 3,200 pounds. So we'll see what that thing can do. Hopefully it's here. My gosh, I'd be sad if I had to load it back in again. Oh no, good looking car too. If it's scary, then don't do it right. Oh no, fine. You gotta push yourself, of course. On TikTok, who griefed GTA online car meets and posted. A, who uses TikTok, and B, who cares if someone griefs your car meet? Whatever. Nice and refined. I love this body. This is one of my favorite bodies in the game. Simplistic car, but it's nicely done. Red Schnitzel, is that what that means? GTA 5 clout on TikTok, exactly. That's how low we've stooped. If you have someone to play with in a private lobby, yeah. I agree. I agree there, Ivan. Ooh, we're good, we're good. That was a close one. Short gearing though, quite short gearing, which not too many cars have had very short gearing for this. Challenge. Like second takes us to what, 75 kilometers an hour, which is very low. Well, it's working in its favor, I'll tell you that right now. It's working quite well. Nice, very neutral handling, nice around the corners, turns in quickly. Not the fastest in a straight line, but it's up there. That was close. $115.2. Oh, the new second best. Wait, the second best time. I'll take that. The new second best time. The DC team pushed into third for now. 115.2. Great time. No complaints to the car. What engine? This is a Rage. What is this for an engine? Let's check here. That's all we want. What was it for an engine? This is a Boxer 6. Sounds pretty good. I know. Sounds quite good. I don't mind. All-wheel drive Boxer 6. Not bad. Short gearing makes a lot of sense for all-wheel drive rally type cars. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but most people use quite long gearing because, you know, things. Well, Ricky, you know what? You're a wild. Yeah, you. Von Kolpenson, you are up next. Second or pretty much second to last of all the cars that have not been tested. And yours is again the Trust Apocalypto. 290 horse and 3,200 pounds. Again, good horsepower, good weight. Theme here. Here's the name. Maybe one of these weird. What's up, Bryce? What's up, Justin? How's it going there, bud? The Trost. You're not here somehow. Like something else in the name. Weird. Shouldn't. Oh, it's not here. I'll have to load it in again. Gosh darn it. I don't know why it's doing this. Maybe I'm blind. Just take 1 sec. We'll load it in. What happened to Brandon? Is he still here? Brandon, I think is still here. Told you Beam is broken. No, it just hasn't. It might just not. Maybe it just hasn't loaded in. But like it should be loaded in though. Like sometimes it takes a few tries to load in, which is so dumb. Weird. To catch your streams for a bit. A lot when I hate Justin. No problem at all, bud. Thanks for being here now. That's good. So loading this car right here, the Trost Apocalypto. The last one, hopefully, we're loading in. What's the other one? It is the by CEO of Incels, Survivor. Survivor spelled weird. There it is. That one's there. Okay. There are VODs for this exact reason. That's true. Re-V16. Yeah, that's a car. It was a vehicle. It's a vehicle. We tested it in the previous stream. I'm not testing it again. It was interesting. So we should have this vehicle here now. We'll go like. You can also skip technical issues. I mean, in an ideal world, I take all these streams down, edit them, and put the highlights back up. Maybe not for the testing stuff, but for everything else. Oh, there's the yacht again. 290 horse, 3,200 pounds, with a flat plane crank. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Odd to drive. Very oversteery. But in a controllable way, at least. This is a V10, yeah, V10, not a flat plane V8. V10 for sure. V6? V10 story? It's V10, yeah. This is easily the most varied around. There's a lot of interesting cars, to say the least. Is it weird if my stream lagging a bit? Well, I'm gonna go back to here for a second. Is it lagging a little bit? I do have automation open right now, actually. We'll close that. Yeah. I have automation open at the same time, and it's a lot to process everything happening. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll give it a sec. It should be fine in a minute. I just know I'm watching my stream playback and I just noticed that, so. We'll give it a sec, it should be improved. Tough one. Very slidey, very thin tires all the way around, I feel like, to be honest, but... Yep, no problem, Braden. I had automation open in the background, so just like double the amount of things to process. Not having it. I have like a bunch of stuff open. Come on, give me a lap here. Give me a clean lap. This is a hard one to drive as well, because it's very fast. I did a lot of wheel spin as well, which is helping it, but it's tough. The understeer is not that bad. There's a lot of wheel spin in the back end, just likes to sort of get loose for me. I feel like the tires in general are just all quite small. They're fairly narrow. Not crazy narrow, but they're a bit narrow. Gosh darn it, eh? There's not much grip. There is some front understeer. Take it back. There's a fair bit of front understeer. Just understeer in general, not really front understeer. Man. I mean, the back end's kiddo, so like it's understeer to a point. It's understeer with a lot of wheel spin, I feel like, which is throwing the back end around with the front end still not turning in, kind of thing. I'm trying to use the wheel spin to give us rotation around, but the sound make it worth all the steers. Yeah, the sound, it's a good sound. It's a good sound. I'm not denying that. There's a good turn right there. That was a nice, surprising one. Straight from the side just a little bit. We're good. Down to first. Oh, we just tapped the wall just a little bit there. The car's fine though. We're still gonna set a time here. Probably an okay time at that, I'm thinking. Can't really see in front of me that well, but that's okay. Braking a bit late. Brakes are nice though. Yeah, we're behind by a little bit. It won't be the best time, but it'll be a fun time. Ooh, whoa, Nelly. Yeah, that's a 120. I was a 120. The 120. I'm leaving it at 120. I'm using a Blue Yeti, which is not the best mic for the value. It's pretty bad for the value. Pretty bad value. I can't speak English apparently. Yeah, that was a 120 on the dot. I watched that. My eyes did not flash before I did not light my blah blah blah. 120 the dot. Fun Culbertson. Fun car. Difficult to drive, but it sounded great. And a 120 is a good time. Above the average. We'll give it a 120. No complaining. CEO of Incels. I was right at the end there, and I was watching. 350 horse and 2,800 pounds. This thing will be fast. We'll load it up. The last car that we have not tested yet, as far as I know, this is the Survivor for Canongia. Yeah, 350, a lot of horsepower, and low weight too. So we'll see just how impressive this vehicle is. Side exhaust, quarter sand, a little bit low, a little small on the tires. It's got a lot of power though, and looks quite good. So I'll give it. Is it a 2-door or 4-door? Oh, it's a coupe. Is it a coupe? It is a coupe. Okay, interesting. We'll see what this thing is. This thing is gonna be fast. It's already quite fast. The launch is nice. Miking my amp for recording. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend the Blue Yeti. It's a great mic. It's overpriced. I bought it for ease of use, to be honest. The quality's great, but like, you can get very good quality mics, or similar quality, if not better quality mics for less money. So this is, again, quite a difficult car to drive just because it's very quick. Very quick. Very, very quick in any regard. Good brakes, though. Any recommendations? I can't recommend one off the top of my head. I would just say give it a Google. Best condenser mics, because that's the kind of mic you want, generally speaking, for what you want to do. Or under whatever your budget is, really. And a 1:14, the new second place vehicle. I'm getting better at this track, though. 1:14.8. But 1:14.8 is a great time. A CEO. Appreciate that, bud. Fast car, sounds great. It looks quite good as well. Very fast in this trailer. I braked there quite late, and it still went quite good. We'll hop back into. We'll do Costco's first, which is the MTC Bogan Slop Rocket. Disgusting. So again, Costco's car, 380 horse and 3250 pounds. So similar to the car we just drove, but a little bit more on the weight and a little more on the horsepower. A wagon looking boy. The push bar's gonna fall off probably again, I think, at the beginning. We'll see. Understeer a little bit there. This is my focus face right now, guys. I'm just focusing right here. Woo. A little bit janky. We're fine. We're gonna keep going anyways. I think this has a good time. Somehow, it's still been out of there pretty much fine, which is interesting. We'll see what time we set. Might not be a record holder, but maybe give it another try too. That seems pretty good, Costco. I don't know. We could give it another one. We'll see if he's happy. That was a pretty good driving. Not perfect. I'll mark down 114. We'll give it another try. 114. That was not driving at a 1010, so I'm not driving the cars at 1010s really anymore, just because it's going to be a ton of tries there. Pretty close overall. Yeah, fair. Half it down to luck as well, which you're going to get for times and stuff. This is gonna be a good one. It'll be a good one here. Again, the braking. We're gonna keep going anyways. The braking's not a strong suit. Everything else is perfect besides that braking. We're gonna be at the end of the time probably. Nope, we're gonna crash here too. Tie pretty much like the Richard Hatchback. Nightmare. Exactly. We'll give it one final try. It's much harder to drive all these cars at the limit on this track because this track is very unforgiving. Okay, I'll take that. We're fine. Woo. We're good. Better design to me. Brakes are the script. The strong suit is not brakes. We'll give it that. He's a great drifter. A lot of power. $113.9. $113.9. Like, I wrote it down for 113.3, so we'll give Ivans a try and we'll see what we can do for that. And what was Ivan's car called again? It was called the Shire Turbo. Oh, the Shire Turbo? The collab between you two would... Yeah, yeah. Braking might be... Yeah. No pre-brakes. Well, to be fair, none of the cars have great grip anyways. Especially on this terrain. This is Ivan's car. We'll see what this thing can do here. Ivan's got weight, I think, advantage is what he's got. And it's a very nimble car. It's much smaller. That was a really slow turn there. Nervous. Costco, we're just driving cars here in a game, man. Literally nothing to be nervous about here. You're just watching some random Canadian can't-grill drive cars. That was a beautiful entry there, though. I'll tell that. That's a good one. Okay, nope. You gotta go to follow track, I think, too. Mine is much later. Yeah, no, well, Ivan's definitely drives better, I'll give you that call. So Ivan's just feels better to drive, which obviously it's much lighter, so that's probably why. Straight through here. A little sketchy. We're good. We're good. She's fine. She drives straight. We're good. Pretty quick so far. Like, I'm not even using the clutch to downshift at all in any of these cars. Which is why I get so rocky right there, because we're going quite fast. Just dropping gears down. I was driving both cars at pretty much 10/10 the whole time. Right, Cackerel confirmed exactly, of course. Been confirmed for a long time. Usually tries to deny, or at least what I've seen. Whoa. No. Just because I'm dressing up in a Cackerel cosplay doesn't mean I'm a Cackerel. Okay, well, Ivan gets a 111.5. Ricky. Sorry, Ricky. I'm trying here. Ricky, I tried both cars. You really improved. I know I've gotten better. Yeah, I could tell I've gotten much better at driving, and I've drove both your cars 10/10. Just such superior weight. His handle just, like, the lack of weight was just much better for handling. You could throw it at the corners going quite a bit faster, which is the biggest thing. Your car was longer, physically longer, and heavier. I'm sorry, Costco. I'm sorry. I didn't think you'd be happy with the result. Everyone started driving like it's fast. I have a cat. I've got 3 cats. I'm not a cat girl, I swear. And we'll give Groovesters, well, a try, because Groovesters we did like the primary test on. Can't you do a Jupiter? Only if you can't have energy. Well, I'm gonna finish off. I've actually got to go outside and do work outside right away. I'm gonna finish off. I've got to do group stores still because we only did group stores once, or not once at the beginning. And this is also a competitor. 345 horse, 3,100 pounds. The Intruder Turbo 4. We'll finish off the group stores. Because he was the first up here. X4. I'm not sure which one it is. We'll do this one. I'm a crazy cat guy. Perfect. You broken me up, man. You can beat him next time. That I'm confident of. How heavy was it? How heavy was Jupiter? Or the Intruder? The Intruder was 3,100 pounds, around 3,100 or so. Group store, that's yours? Yep. Ivan's was 2,500 and Costco's was 3,250. So like you're in the middle for that. So yeah, Ivan's is much lighter. It's the group store's car. This is definitely more oversteer than the other cars. For sure. He wants to rotate around just a bit more. Definitely harder to drive. It feels like it's gotta be a rear-wheel drive, man, I swear. Very rear biased. This car is impossible to drive like foot to the floor because you're just gonna not have any grip. Oh, that's a tough corner to go. Gotta go really wide there. I like light cars. I agree with you there, Ivan. Well, I mean, the specs are pretty competitive, to be honest. I am quite warmed up though, obviously, so that's why all the times have been improving slowly but surely towards it. We're getting some air here because we can. Perfect. I'll take that. Woo. Gosh darn it, that wall there. This is a pretty long car though, physically quite long. Now Costco's finding excuses why he lost. Wow, Costco, come on. Just accept defeat now, like the man you are, okay? Okay. We missed that one, really? That's a good line. This car is quite a bit hard to drive to the limit as well. Brewster, I'm assuming this thing's all-wheel drive? Oh no, it's 25 to the rear. Really? It's definitely very, very wheel spin happy. And like rear slidey happy. That was much nicer. It turns in very sharply though. Like I think the front is just very responsive, and that just makes the back seem more sketchy as heck. I'm not reading chat. We're just sort of driving right now. Ooh, that was a sketchy turn. It won't break the record, no, but it's pretty competitive. No. That was like a 113. What was the original time I said with this thing? 116? It's like that's pretty good, 113. It 114.9, but we hit the wall at 114 or 13.9. What do they have down originally for you there? 116. This is definitely. I hit the wall at 113.9 is what I would hit the wall at. Hello, Gysella. Welcome, bud. We're just finishing up the stream. Everyone comes towards the end of the stream, I know. Nothing in terms of... Yay, noob. You don't need to know how to build a car to play automation. You gotta play. Yeah, not bad. Quite competitive car. Quite competitive. The rear is just sketchy as all heck. I mean, I wrote it down for 113.9, which is pretty much the same as... I'd say, like, this Costco and Ivan's are all pretty close. Ivan's is the best handling. That was 113.856. It's pretty close range. A good time. 113.856. Good time. That's what it was. 113.856. We'll help you learn. What about me? Can I learn, Ricky? Ricky and Ivan, can I learn? Can you guys teach me the ways? Well, we're gonna end off here. It's been a good stream. All the cars. Ivan is gonna get the champion, I think. he's won a lot of events. About automation, very limited knowledge of cars. Yeah, you don't even know how to play. Like, if you don't know engines or anything or cars, that's fine. You just learn. A car is a tank. It was a tank Rage Monkey. I just saw that up there. Glad to be here. I've only been podium on every single other round. Yeah. Well, Groovesy, like, you consistently make, like, some of the best cars, so... I think I've only made podium a few times. Then again, my cars never work out usually, surprisingly. I don't test them at all, which... Yeah, that goes, I guess. My new builds are truly horrific. Well, Ricky, I think your builds are still pretty bad. I'm just kidding. Collab between Ivan and Costco. That's up to them. But if you guys aren't in the Discord, join the Discord, linked in the description. The next challenge, the information, the rules are already up for the next one. Not now. I need to watch something. It's in the middle of the night. Oh, I've been here for a couple hours. It's not too late for me. You can watch the VOD. You can rewatch the VOD. You can watch some videos, hang out, or hey noob, if you're not hanging out, if you're not doing anything, join the Discord, linked in the stream description. My first car was a Boxer Focus RS, but $5 million. Rip. Expensive. Okay, we're gonna end it off here. Join the Discord, guys. Link is in the description. We're hanging out there. I'll be on later, not right now, but I'll be on in a bit. I've got to go eat dinner. It's only 8 o'clock at night. That's not bad. We got off the stream nice and early today. And we only tested 30 cars. Again, big thank you to the mods and the admins. I can't get Discord with a school Chromebook. Oh, rep. Well, if you have a phone, you can use a phone. Watch the space. Minus the rest of mod. Alright, I subscribed. I am Espanias. Oh, well, no problem. No problem, but I don't speak Espanol, but appreciate you being here, bud. We just do some things. Enjoy dinner. Alright. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much for watching, I guess, and as always, I'll